Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Kris KeyZ, and I'm so excited that you're here to join me for another pro tip, trick, and hack to immediately improve your music production game. Today, I'm going to show you how to beef up and enhance your kick drum. If you're out there, you want to beef up your kick drum, maybe add some sub bass to it, a little bit more to it, stick around. But first, let me ask you to please hit the notification bell and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It lets me know that you are appreciating these tips and tricks that I'm giving to you each and every week. Also, check out a podcast that I started, The Keys Method. Right now, I'm giving you 14 keys to thinking like a pro, interviewing each week high-class professional musicians, music producers, sharing their story on how they have made it in the music industry. Some have quit their jobs, quit college, and now are Grammy Award-winning producers, songwriters, platinum recording producers. Hear their story on what it takes to be successful in today's music industry. That's the Keys Method. Each Monday, I'm dropping a new podcast, so be sure to check out that. So now, with that being said, let's jump into this tutorial on how to beef up your kick drum. All right, guys, in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you a quick way how to beef up your kick drum. If you don't have tons of samples or maybe tons of plugins, I'm going to show you a way that you can beef up any kick drum using Logic Pro X effects and plugins. So this comes with the software that you get. You don't have to go out and buy any extra software or samples or anything. You could probably do the same thing in other DAWs or software, but I'm specifically talking about Logic Pro X. To do this trick, I'm gonna so I've already set up a couple of instruments. I got a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat. Like most songs and beats, that's really all you need. So what I'm gonna do is just create a quick track and show you how to do this. I'm gonna do a kick drum, and I'm gonna do all this on the fly. So I'm gonna show you how easy this works. So I have a tempo around 109, 110. Here we go. All right. So I'm just going to do a 4-bar loop. Let's do that. Let's do a 4-bar. All right. So I'm going to quantize. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now in advance, I'm just going to fly by some of these steps. And I'm going to only try to explain the tricks and the tips to enhance your kick drum. So now let's add a snare pattern. All right, here we go. All right, let me do it one more time. All right, once again, I'm doing this on the fly, so you can see how easy and raw this is. All right, so there's a snare to it. All right, let's quantize real quick. All right, so that's good enough to get me started on what I'm trying to do. So you can see I'm kind of going for a island Afrobeat type vibe. So I have a kick drum and I have a snare drum here. And I like the kick to what I have, but I wanted to kind of get a little bit more meat to it, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another instrument track, which I have right here. I'm just going to add that an empty instrument track. And matter of fact, I'll delete this. So I'll start all the way over. So I'm going to take, if you don't know how to do that, just go up here to new track. It's the easy way to do it. Just add a new software instrument track. Okay. Press create. And I have my new instrument track. So now what I want to do is I want to go over here, and on that instrument track, I want to add a test oscillator. Is that how you say it? Oscillator. There you go. So for me, I go to utility down here, and boom, right there. And we're going to create a stereo. And we can mute that for right now. It's going to give you that buzz. That's very natural. It's okay. All right. And after that, what we're going to do is come over here, and on that same track, we're going to first let's add this. Let's add a track stack. And what I want to do is add that to my kick so we know exactly what we're doing. So you could add select both of these, and I like to do the hotkey, and that's Shift, Command, and D. And then we're going to create a summon track. Once again, if you don't know all these things, go back and look on my playlist and check out how to do these tricks that I'm doing so I don't have to explain on every video, right? Okay, so next, we're going to go back to this empty track that we have with the test oscillator. Man, we have that muted. And what we're going to do here is now we're going to go and put a noise gate on it. So you can go to your dynamics down here and just put a noise gate on it. And when you do that, you want to go over here to sidechain, and we're going to sidechain it to our kick drum. So our kick drum is on an instrument track. So we're just going to do that right there. Okay. So you can actually turn it back on now. So if I play my drum, my kick now, here's the difference of what it sounds like. Hey. All right, so that's kind of cool. So this is where we go to our next step. What we want to do now is start tweaking that sound. And we're going to go back over here to our oscillator, and we're going to change the frequency. And for that low frequency, we're going to want to go usually around 60 and 40 hertz. So I don't know if you can hear that, guys. I'll turn it so you can maybe hear it a little bit. Hopefully you can hear that. Hopefully I'm not peeking out too much. So what we want to do is, boom, you pretty much can already hear that bass and that low end coming. These are all coming strictly from Logic plugins. So also what you want to do is you can tweak it by going back over here to your noise gate and tweak the release, the attack, and the your threshold. I can't speak today. And let's play with that a little bit. So I have my sub going around 40. Let's mess with the if I want a faster cutoff, I can go right here. If I want it longer, maybe turn the release up. Okay. Yeah. So there you go, guys. You naturally can see just those few steps right there. You can beef up and enhance your kick drum. Now, one other step you can do is I can also go in here and I can add some distortion to it. Let's see, we can go in here. Let's add some distortion over here. There you go. You can see I could switch the tone and the drive. It just depends on the type of song you're looking for. And once again, guys, those are just quick steps. And within your track stack, you can always go in and EQ that and add some more compression. For your overdrive, I would look to go around, turn your dB down on your distortion a little bit. But yeah, guys, mostly once again, what you want to do is just add your track, your kick, just a simple kick. You want to add another empty track, add your test oscillator to that track, add a noise gate to that track as well. Sidechain that track to your kick. From then go back to your test oscillator, mess with your frequency to get that lower tone. You're going to be around 40 hertz to around 60. And then from there, you can go back and mess with your release, your attack, and your threshold on your noise gate. And if you want to add more ear candy or beef up your kick, you can also go in to your distortion and using a little bit of EQ to enhance that as well. So guys, I hope this helped you out and beefing up your kick drum. Once again, thank you for joining me for another pro tip and production trick you can add to your bag. Each week, guys, I upload a new video. So be sure to comment below and let me know you appreciate what I'm giving you, or also just let me know if you want me to do a certain tutorial or trick, and I'll try to make that my very next video. The Keys Method, my podcast. Each and every week I interview today's current elite professionals in the music industry, sharing their stories and giving their side of what they think is necessary to be successful in today's music industry. Once again, guys, thanks for joining me. Until next time, stay creative. Peace.